I kind of don't believe he is, but I believe that he has listened to him for so long that he has, gravitated to his talking points. If you know what I'm trying to say.
Hey, I don't know. I asked the question. He just answered it. So I'm going to go off of what he just said. He said he's Tariq Nasheed. I'm going to believe that. The fuck?
Okay, so now that you believe that and you're a dummy, we can move on.
Okay.
Now, when you say that I have listened to Tariq Nasheed so long that I have gravitated to his talking points, reparations is his talking point.
No, it
so
isn't.
That means that you listen to him that long that you agree. Like, I don't understand where y'all get this. The things that we are talking about are real and they're real life. There's nobody playing games here.
Yeah, you are.
Again, when we talk about reparations,
You don't talk about reparations. You talk about dumb shit and then try to sell people Ogun juice, nigga.
Is that what he did?
That's what he does. If you want me to break it down, I can break it down right now.
Right, so
You ready?
Answer me this question.
You ready?
Answer me this question. Answer me this question. Motherfucker, you have bought Coca-Cola in your life, you stupid bitch.
There you go. There you go.
Coca-Cola is a racist company. Now, let's talk about
There you go.
Tariq Nasheed has put
There
out
you go.
4 or 5 movies.
Wow.
Which means that he went and he extrapolated information.
Wow.
He put it together and he sold it. What's wrong with that?
Oh, okay.
There's something wrong?
Can I answer the question, or are you just going to filibuster? You like hearing yourself talk, or you want? Okay. The answer to the question is FBA stands for fuck nigga bye already. That's what the fuck FBA stands for. Because what the dude does is he's tickling your generalized anxiety disorder that's racism induced. Every single descendant of American slaves.
What are you talking about?
Exactly. Let me finish. 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 He tickles your generalized anxiety disorder by bringing up some sort of...
Finish first.
Exactly.
Then you can talk.
He tickles your generalized anxiety disorder by bringing up some narrative in current events that's like, oh shit, I'm about to be killed by a cop, or oh shit, they're discriminating at somebody else on their job. They could be discriminating against me. Then he says some little fucking joke to bring your emotions back up, and in between that, or right after that joke that he brings your emotions back up on that roller coaster, he tries to sell you some shit right after. If you look at every single one of his fucking videos, that's his fucking MO. He'll say some shit. Oh, they racist down there in Mississippi. Ha, that's funny. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, guess what? Hidden Colors is coming out. And blah, blah, blah. My book is coming out right after that. That's what the fuck he does every fucking day. That's why FBA is fuck nigga bye already, in my opinion. Okay? So there's nothing respectable about that bitch ass motherfucker, Tariq Nasheed.
Watching the NFL.
Nigga, I don't watch the NFL. The fuck are you talking about?
Watch your motherfucking retarded ass mouth.
Wow.
Answer what you just said. Let me answer what you said, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Let me talk.
Okay, talk.
He has a show that talks about the same shit that you talk about, that we all talk about, and he sells shit. You're telling me that that's a problem.
Benefiting off of
fucking moron.
Selling snake oil to people who are already impoverished. We can get into the museum, nigga. Selling snake oil to people who are already impoverished and traumatized by a system of white supremacy is not something respectable.
What are you talking about?
Okay. Now we can get into some real shit, nigga.
You just a bitter motherfucker hating on another nigga.
Say my real name, nigga.
Because you ain't did shit.
Say my real name, nigga.
Hold on. So, Tariq, I did hear him mention something about a museum being built, but I still have yet to see what that museum look like. I don't even, that's just like with Umar Johnson. I'm not going to speak ill towards him, but I haven't seen any school that he was talking about.
Okay, can I answer that? Hold on, let me answer.
I got you, brother.
Okay, because when you say...
Daily, run the room like Hunger Games, brother. If they start smashing over each other and we can't hear them, let them brothers go. They got something that they ironing out right now. And JD, you know how we gets down, brother. Whoever best at that mic, that's who wins the game. So welcome to the official Hunger Games, the first Hunger Games we had to day in this room. I love the energy that Borderline and Disc Jockey are bringing to this room. Brother Red, just give me just a second, brother. We gonna get back to the room. We gonna get back to talking and expressing how we feel about FBA, Tariq, about Roy Beck, spending time with black people in a room for hours on end for multiple days. We're going to get all back to that, Brother Red. So give me just a second. This is between Disc Jockey and the Brother Borderline. These brothers are ironing it out. I love to hear it. Now, brothers, you ain't got to keep it clean, brothers. Go at each other, because the brother Disc Jockey is telling us, brother, that you are Tariq Nasheed, and you come into this space. That brother has left the room. That brother has left the room, Disc Jockey.
Man, that's a Tariq special. Damn.
He left the room?
He's back in. Back. Okay.
Okay.
I'm back. Let me go ahead and calm down. Because I don't even know why I'm letting this nigga get
That's another shit. So
special. Number one, I'm in the car, and I just got off of
He
work.
stayed with a technical difficulty. Hey, Tariq, why when Tara was questioning you, you hauled ass about the space with your technical difficulty?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, but see,
Bobby, hold up, man. That just turned up quick. Oh, man, y'all give me spinach. Okay.
We going in on this bitch ass nigga.
Borderline, you have stepped into a handicap match. You have stepped into a 2-on-1 situation, Borderline. I'm going to allow you to go at Brother Bobby, and I'm going to allow you to go at Disc Jockey. I expect nobody else coming off their mic other than those three brothers. Please, let's have a Hunger Games that is fair. Borderline, I feel like, can hold his own against these two brothers. Bobby and Disc Jockey, give each other a chance to speak. Don't y'all two gang up at the same time. But if you got a point you got to throw in there, Borderline seems like he can handle himself to answer that question. So we're going to get down to the bottom line. If this is Tariq's burner, or if this is just Borderline, and Borderline is just a brother that speaks like Tariq. So we're going to find that out. Go ahead. I'm going to give it to you, Borderline. You were saying something, and then Disc Jockey, you get up in there.
okay, so I say the same shit as Khalid Muhammad. I say the same shit
Oh,
as Muhammad
Lord.
Ali. See, Tariq Nasheed is not the motherfucker that put me on game. You understand? I'm born in 1971, my nigga. I'm a 50-year-old man. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit you young niggas doing, because I've been there, did that, seen that. I know exactly what's going on. And ain't Tariq about you can laugh. You can do all that shit that you want to do. So maybe that's why we think alike, dumb nigga.
No, that's nothing. Since you were born in the same year, you think alike? What kind of stupid shit is that?
So now, when we start talking about certain issues, you motherfuckers start talking about your feelings and not facts. Because when we start going to facts,
This
that's
nigga.
when everything shuts down. Because you niggas can laugh, you can giggle, you can talk about
y'all got the same
the
birthday,
Zodiac, you can talk about the cancers
too,
you
right?
can
Exactly.
nigga,
They fuck the same bitch, so they think alike.
Anything else but the issue.
They use the same chapstick, so they the same person, so they think alike.
And they got the same cell phone.
Exactly. What kind of bullshit logic is that?
What are you see what I'm saying? Listen to what y'all listening to.
It's not funny. Let's just be real. The shit you doing is not funny. You are funny because your logic is funny, but the shit you doing ain't funny at all.
What am I doing? So what have I done,
All
nigga?
these books and making all these movies, but you can't have a stable Wi-Fi, some stable internet. What's really going on?
Again. So I'm Tariq Nasheed, but I don't have stable Wi-Fi. Does that make sense? You don't?
No, but you have $1.3 million if you are Tariq Nasheed in your nonprofit account. Where's the actual bylaws for that?
Don't you think? So don't you think?
Oh, wow. He talking loud now, ain't he?
Studio
He talking loud now, ain't he? He talking loud now, ain't he?
with the money can't
Yeah,
have internet
there you
service.
go.
That's dumb.
Yeah,
That's
he
dumb.
talking loud now, ain't he?
That's dumb, nigga.
Okay.
He sounds
That's
just
dumb.
like his other
That's
episode,
dumb.
Crispy the Puppet.
When's the next funding round?
Dumb
Can you
shit.
explain Crispy the Puppet for us?
So the Nemus Group was the actual real estate that was the company that was in ownership of the land, correct or no?
What are you
The
talking
Nema
about?
Group, wasn't it the Nema Group that was in control of the land or no? The land that you were about to buy in Lamert Park. What was the name of the group that was selling the land?
Okay, so you gonna have a conversation with a nigga about some shit that he don't know?
Okay, now you don't know. Shut the fuck up,
I'm not
bitch.
Tariq, you dumb.
You the one said you was Tariq. I said I believed you was Tariq and you confirmed it. So now I'm continuing this conversation in that belief, dumbass.
Because you're a moron.
Okay.
Because you don't understand
All right.
hyperbole. You're
Oh, hyperbole now.
hijack this man's room for your dumbass Tariq Nasheed argument.
Then my claims of you being Tariq is hyperbolic as well. How about
You
that?
can't prove. You're talking about shit you can't prove and I can't prove. So now what?
Well, I can't prove this. I can't prove this. I can't prove this.
Like a dummy.
I can't prove this.
You don't even know.
I can't prove this. Whoever the fuck you are, you would suck Tariq off right now with the way that you talking about this other fucking man. I would never defend my own father like you defended Tariq Nasheed.
Right now.
Fuck you.
White dick in your mouth.
Fuck you. Exactly. You sound just like Tariq. When you get pressured, you try to make claims of homosexuality because, yeah.
Everything
We all know what the chapstick is like, yeah.
man. All the food you eat is from a white man. Your clothes,
Look at this
white
dude.
Men. The pen that you use to write, white men.
Wow, so they...
And all your fucking money
Wait, watch this.
with
Watch
white
this.
men.
Watch this.
Yeah, you talking
Watch
about
this.
Tariq having
Watch
some
this.
money.
Watch
You
this.
dumb
Watch this.
motherfucker.
Watch this. Watch this.
So I guess every nigga should
So-
have money but white people.
So if white people are so smart,
Spend your money.
so that means that white people must be very, very smart, right?
Money on Amazon. Spend your money
Look
on
at him.
Uber Eats.
Look at him. He getting mad as hell. He getting mad as hell. He getting mad as hell.
White.
He getting mad as hell. He got a filibuster like this, like a child. Look at him.
White.
He got a filibuster like a child. Look at him.
White, nigga. Because I'm talking to children.
No, you ain't. You talking to a grown ass man, and I'm about to remind you of that, you little bitch ass motherfucker. I'm about to remind you of that.
Mama's a bitch. nigga.
Exactly. Look at him.
What you talking about?
Exactly. I know you are, but what am I? Is his response like a child? You got anything else?
Hey, you have anything else, nigga?
Tariq, are you willing to admit that Tariq is your king?
Exactly.
Your mama is your kid.
Exactly. A child response. You ask a grown man a response, he gives you a childlike response, a playground response.
That's because I already answered the question, you dumb motherfucker. I told you in the beginning of this conversation that I hardly listen to a nigga, you stupid bitch.
You hardly listen to him, but you know about a conversation he had with Jesse Lee Peterson 5 years ago?
Question. You asked already answered. Asked a question that was already answered.
You hardly listen to him, but you know a reference to Jesse Lee Peterson from 5 years ago.
Why wouldn't I know Jesse Lee Peterson? If you Google Tariq, that's gonna be one of the first.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. You know why it's not going to be one of the first things that pops up is because Tariq gets money from YouTube. So that's the reason why it's not going to be the first one that pops up.
So now you're in charge of Google. You gonna tell me?
Look at him. I'm giving responses. Look at this dumbass.
You're a dumb nigga. You're a dumb nigga.
Oh, okay.
Go Google Tariq is gonna find Jesse Lee.
Yeah, I know you think I'm a dumb nigger because you think all descendants of American slaves are dumb niggers.
No, I think all my people are motherfucking outstanding kings and queens. I think you are a dumb nigga.
No, you think the people who claim fuck nigga bye.
You are a dumb nigga.
Say my name then. Say my name then.
Dumb nigga. I did, dumb nigga.
Nah. Say my name, bitch.
Short yellow bus, nigga. That's your name, short yellow bus. Window liquor. Window liquor. Glue sniffer.
Come on, you can go ahead and come out, boy.
Dumb nigga.
Everybody. Listen, how you arguing right now, we could copy and paste this to how you acted in the other rooms, man. It's very obvious who you are.
Yelling at me, but you talking about the way I'm arguing.
It's funny.
Niggas, but it's me. You some stupid motherfucker.
Wow. You want to go suck off Tariq Nasheed. If you're not Tariq Nasheed, that's awesome. Tariq Nasheed, you have somebody who can suck you off right now.
You a bunch of dumb motherfuckers.
I make a full retraction. If you are not Tariq Nasheed has somebody who can suck him off right now.
Have interrupted this man's his programming for this.
Programming? Shut your bitch ass up. Now you on his dick? Shut the fuck up. He don't like you. The fuck is up? This nigga don't like you either. The fuck are you talking about?
Did I ask somebody to like me?
Shut your bitch ass up. You getting into bitch ass territory at this point. Shut your bitch ass up.
Somebody.
Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck are you talking about?
You had the nerve to put Khalid Muhammad's name in your fucking mouth? Shut your bitch ass up.
Yes, nigga. Yes, nigga. Because Khalid would have killed a dumb nigga like you.
Yeah, I know. I know you think that. I know you think
He'd
that.
have killed a dumb nigga
I know
like
you think that. That's funny.
Tariq Nasheed got motherfuckers out of jail when they were in motherfucking.
Man, so you know everything about Tariq Nasheed.
Did you?
Where did he buy the Christmas sweaters?
God.
Where did he buy the Christmas sweaters?
God. You have made no money and you haven't helped no.
Say my name. Say my name.
No money.
Say my name.
Help no nigga.
You know me personally. Say my
No
name.
niggas.
You probably know me personally. Say my
No
name.
money. No help. No money. No help.
It's so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny.
No money, nigga. No help, nigga. What has
There you
he
go.
done?
There you go.
Motherfucking thing.
Go ahead. Say my name.
Please show me the legislation, the policy, anything that Tariq has written.
Exactly.
He accomplished anything he said.
Exactly.
It's all about getting stuff done.
Exactly.
Did I say anything about policy? Policy is not the only thing to do. So don't switch the conversation, nigga. I said what he did do. Don't ask him.
No. See
I
this
said what he did
non sequitur.
do. What policy have you done? What policy have you done?
This nigga's eating his phone just to make himself just a little bit louder.
Helped no nigga, and you haven't done policy. So he's done at least two things that you haven't done. He's done two things.
Yeah, he sold a whole bunch of dumb shit to dumb people who want to buy it to feel better.
And
But then when we ask you questions about
he has done more than
which one is
you.
it? Come on, bro. Can you please pick a side and state?
This nigga's losing.
I'm asking you to pick a spot and just state it.
He can't.
You stay there.
He
nigga.
can't.
You keep going all over.
He can't.
I'm just following your dumb ass down.
You know, I really do hope Tariq Nasheed, if you are not Tariq Nasheed, I really hope Tariq Nasheed comes in here. You know, I really hope he comes in here or somehow on a dual account. That would be beautiful.
You want Tariq's kick. You want Tariq's
No, you need to let me finish. You need to let me finish, dumbass. You need to let me finish, faggot. You need to let me finish. You need to let me finish. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
that shit you was talking and you done did.
Come on. Because the reason why is he needs to see who could really suck his dick the best. You can suck his dick the best, my dude. You will suck his dick in the middle of the street. You tried to suck the host dick, and the host don't like you. So you damn sure would suck Tariq's dick for real.
You's a bitch, nigga. You want Tariq, nigga? Go find Tariq.
Nigga, say my name.
Looking for Tariq.
Nigga, say my name. You know my first name, my last name. You probably know my ex-wife name. You know all that shit, bitch. You've been on my dick the whole entire motherfucking time. Say my name, bitch.
Nigga, of course you got an ex-wife. What bitch?
Exactly.
Dumbass.
Say everything, you bitch-ass motherfucker.
You have an ex-wife.
Say everything, you bitch-ass motherfucker. Because you've been on my dick the whole entire time. Say my name.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Say my name.
We didn't talk about his ex-bitch.
Yeah.
Can't even keep a bitch. How you gonna keep black?
I got 4 bitches right now, bitch ass motherfucker. Don't that's neither here nor there. You say my motherfucking name, bitch. Say my motherfucking name.
Bitch, nigga.
Okay, you play around, Tariq.
You gonna know if the
Play around, Tariq.
this space and start up another space and talk about how everybody was being mean to him and wouldn't let him talk.
Exactly. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, yep, that's how you know.
That's how you know.
That's how you know.
This nigga's recording this shit as we speak. And he gonna try to explain it away. Well, I wanted to go in there on a different account to see what these niggas talking about. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass up.
Listen, and I want you to understand that when these dumb niggas find out that I'm not
Well, I'm screen recording, so it's all good.
fucking time,
I'm screen recording.
shit, that shows you what a dumb nigga does with his time. These two dumb niggas arguing with a nigga they think
You
is
just
a
gonna
nigga.
be up in
I'm screen recording, so it's going on YouTube,
I
bitch.
just want you to know I had your back up in that space.
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
cool, you my G.
Hey, and then right after that, fuck nigga bye already. I got this to go. I got my book to go. I got that. Fuck nigga bye already. I need some more money for this museum. Fuck nigga bye already. That's what the fuck FBA stand for. Fuck nigga bye already. He laughing because that's how Tariq would really think about that situation. That's how he really says about them niggas in behind the scenes. He's thinking to himself privately, oh, that is funny. Ain't nothing funny about the shit we talking about in reality. Ain't shit funny about the shit we talking about in reality. We laughing to keep from crying. We laughing from going off on you for real. That's the reason why we laughing. You laughing because the shit's really funny. That's what's going on here. Okay.
You a dumb. You a short yellow bus window looking fucker. What is you talking about, my nigga? You ain't said shit constructive on this whole thing.
Tariq,
you called me on this motherfucker to talk shit about a nigga making some motherfucking money.
Oh, wow! On the backs of black people, bitch. On the backs of black people. That's how he making his money. On the backs of poor people. That's how he making money.
What is he doing to poor people?
He done wrote books.
What is he doing to poor people?
But they ain't brought shit back to no hood.
Are you?
So I'm asking. No, because I've been asking you the same question, and I keep asking you.
Okay,
I understand why you call yourself borderline, but I've been trying to lock you down from
What's the specific question? Okay, what's the specific question?
Maybe if I put it like this. All right,
Exactly. Put it in a different way.
Can you please explain to us what policy, what law have you contributed any money or written to get anything you say you want done?
This is Tariq. He was talking to you, man.
He having technical difficulties again.
Other than sucking off Yvette Carnell's clit and adopting ADOS when you was on some Pan-Africanist shit, what the hell have you done since? Is a better way of framing that fucking question.
Oh, did he bounce? Oh, man.
He bounced. He bounced.
Every time.
Watch Tariq pop up in here. Watch Tariq under his real account. Oh, it wasn't me. Watch.
He hit up one of his people for the answer. Can y'all?
I am here.
Answer right quick. Damn. Come on. I need something.
Now, are you asking me why Tariq hasn't made policy?
You heard the damn question.
No, I didn't because I just got kicked out the room, you stupid motherfucker. God,
no, you repeated the question and started acting like you wanted to answer it. Let me say it one more time.
I just came back in the room.
Mr. Tariq, I'm being respectful. Can you please let us know what policy, what piece of legislation you have either wrote or funded to get anything accomplished? And I hear you hitting up Google. Please, could you answer us? Let us know.
Yes, I can answer that question.
Yes,
now.
Yes, Tariq, answer the question.
Why don't you shut up? You gotta shut up first.
I'm sorry.
The answer to the question.
I'm gonna get back to my place. I'm sorry, Mr. Tariq. Go ahead and answer.
I don't even want the answer. The answer to the question is, I am not a politician. Tariq is not a politician.
Oh,
so
this nigga playing games.
He would not write policy. But what we would do is the things that I have already stated that we did. Which is number one. We have gotten people out of jail. We have
Who gives a fuck?
Who did you get out of jail?
I didn't get anybody out of jail, my nigga.
And Steve, then I need you.
Now Tariq has gotten people out of jail. Jason Black.
Jason
Black has gotten people out of jail.
Fuck Jason Black.
Ask about Jason Black.
Fuck Jason Black.
Man, you niggas hate Jason Black too? Oh my God.
You just want to bring that up. You just want to bring that up to get us off track. You know exactly who the fuck I am. You want to get us off track. We talking about Tariq. Fuck Jason Black.
So again, you're asking me what policy a man has done, and would be like asking me what souffle Tariq has cooked. The nigga's not a chef. The nigga's not a chef.
So you know more about his sales for his books and his Ogun juice. You know more about his sales for that, but you don't know shit about his policy.
I just answered your question.
Shut the fuck up. You know about his sales, about his books, and about him being a successful person, but you don't know shit about his actual policy?
Information. Do you know? Hold on.
Wow. This nigga.
So are you telling me that Tariq has been?
Wow.
Is that what you're saying?
Wow. Wow. Exactly. Exactly.
Very specific question.
You asked me, did he do policy? And I said no. Asked me policy, and I said no. No legislation.
Even expanded for you.
Oh, hold on. Okay, so let me ask. Hold on. No, stop.
Wow.
Stop.
Wow.
No. Because you asked the question, let me ask one. No, you don't
Look
get
at
to
him.
go twice, nigga. You don't get to go twice.
Wow.
Nigga. You went
Wow.
once, so I'm gonna go once.
Manly energy.
What policy?
Bitch energy.
What policy do niggas who are not lawmakers write?
Oh, wow. You push policy, dumbass.
Who are not
You advocate for policy, dumbass.
Introduce that into the conversation. Why are you introducing irrelevant things into the conversation?
That's not irrelevant. You just asked me about Tariq's policy. Tariq's not a policy maker. You dumb motherfucker. So that's irrelevant. You asked me
Wow.
policy from a non-policy maker.
Doesn't mean that he can't.
So who's irrelevant? Me
If
or
you, Tariq, you on some bitch shit for real.
Whose money, what group has he put money in their hands and say, hey, I want y'all to go do this work of
Exactly.
reparations. I want y'all to go clean up the doors list.
Exactly.
Who has he done
That
it?
is a good question for Tariq because I don't know what he has.
You been sucking his dick all day, now you heard Tariq. Shut your bitch ass up. God damn.
Oh, so now when the question is answered, you sound stupid. What the fuck are you talking about? You're asking me where he donates money. How the fuck would I know where Tariq donates money? Where do you donate money? Where the fuck has your money went to?
So what's the name of the weed dispensary that took the land in Leimert Park?
What are you talking about?
What's the name of the weed dispensary that took the land in Leimert Park? He raised $1 million to put a 33% down on that land. He said that basically the real estate group engaged in outright discrimination and gave the land to somebody else who underbid him. What's the name of the weed dispensary that supposedly underbid him and still got the land? Do you know that?
Why would I know that?
Okay, is that important information?
Not particularly.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Why is it important?
Yeah, it's important information because if it's important information, then he should be disclosing that information, right? What he's describing is actually a crime.
What?
Discrimination in real estate purchases. That's what he's describing, and he's using that as a means. He's using that as a means in order to abscond where the money is going for the museum.
Every day.
He's using that as a means to abscond where the money is going for the museum.
You mean what happens every day that
Oh.
nobody does nothing
Now it's no big deal. Now it's no big deal.
stupid thing.
Now it's no big deal.
As if illegal racist policies don't happen in front of our face to everybody every day.
So when it comes down to Tariq, we shouldn't hold him accountable for a goddamn thing. Is your platform? Is your standing point?
I'm accountable for.
Oh, okay, wow. You want to ask a question? You want to answer a question with a question?
So the question should be this.
No, you don't tell me what the fuck the question should be, bitch. You answer the question, bitch. That's what you do.
For a museum. Is that not what he did? He got money for a museum.
No, he got down payment for a land. He said he was going to raise another $6 million in order to build the 5-story building that he advertised in Indiegogo. That's what he did.
Now you're a liar.
He said in the advertising video that the $1 million down payment was to buy the land. He needed a total of $7 million.
You're lying.
It's in the video, dummy.
Money for a goddamn museum.
He raised $1 million to buy the land in Leimert Park. He was going to fundraise another $6 million in order to complete the building.
That's the spot he wants.
How do
That's the
you
spot he
this?
wanted. That's the spot he wanted. Because he wanted. What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? There's a lot of shit you want that you ain't gonna get.
Could you take the paper off your microphone? Could you take the paper off your microphone like you did last time?
You sound real stupid, my nigga.
This nigga.
These niggas.
This is funny.
Don't even understand
This is
what
funny.
y'all are talking about.
This is funny.
You don't show me. See, this is where we would have to get right down. See, I would love to do one of these spaces where we would actually be able to have these conversations.
Shut your
and then
bitch
have
ass
a
up.
break so that we can put
Shut
actual
your bitch
facts.
ass up.
Facts.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Facts.
Jump on the host dick again. Jump on the host dick again.
Then you stand on the dumb shit that you say.
You can go and
You
try
say
to
dumb
do
shit and then you
research
stand on
to
dumb
try
shit.
to prove a point because you know you don't have one.
Tariq,
The point would be to prove if you said that somebody did something, then you would have to prove that they did it. That's what we talking about.
hey, borderline. Jump back on happy black nationalist dick again. Jump back on the host's dick again. Do that again, bitch. Do that again. Say something nice about the host.
Oh, so now you change it? I can't.
No, you ain't got shit to say. You ain't got shit to say. So jump back on the host's dick again. Jump back on the host's dick again.
Saying something nice about somebody is dick riding.
It is.
What you said, you dumb motherfucker.
It is.
Saying something nice is dick riding.
And we all heard it in this room.
Exactly.
You said, I don't even fuck with Tariq like that.
Exactly, but then
I don't know how many minutes you in here defending him, riding with
he's
him.
sucking balls and all.
He said, hey, look, what's up?
I'm not defending Tyreek. I'm defending the truth that you are trying to argue with me about, you dumb motherfucker.
How the hell
What are you talking about?
Something you claim you ain't even really fucking with like that?
Exactly. This nigga going 11 toes down. This nigga going 12 toes down. This nigga going in doggy style, 20 toes and fingers down for a nigga he supposedly ain't. The fuck?
Two niggas is going 40 toes down.
For ourselves, dumbass.
Handling his business with 40 toes. So 40 toes.
Wow, this dude is funny.
Dumb shit. You're just talking dumb shit. You're a
I'm just trying to
dummy.
understand what y'all.
You know you're not. You're not trying to understand nothing. You're a dummy. You're a dummy.
Understand why you riding
You're a
so
dummy.
hard.
You're a dummy.
Dude, you telling me you ain't even that close to, and you said you don't have that much knowledge.
But I'm not going hard for him. I'm not. But I'm not.
This nigga sucking balls. This nigga licking ass. This nigga doing everything.
But I'm not. But I'm not.
Hey, borderline.
Just because you say it don't make it true, you ignorant bitch. Nigga.
Borderline. Tell the truth though. Tell the truth. You lick Tariq's asshole, wouldn't you? You would. If there was some Ogun juice in Tariq's asshole, you would lick that too. Just be honest.
You already have.
Look at him. I know you are, but what am my defense? Shut your bitch ass
One
up.
nigga in this room who said they wanted Tariq. Those words came out your mouth.
Oh,
They come out my mouth.
this
They
bitch
came out
ass
your
nigga.
mouth. You wanted Tariq. You dick sucking motherfucker.
Yeah, you bitch ass motherfucker. Go back to allocating those funds to salary, bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Allocate funds to salary. Nigga, you sound stupid. What the fuck is you?
Yeah, everybody knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Because you don't want a plebiscite, you can allocate those funds to salary anytime you fucking want to, bitch ass motherfucker. So go back to allocating those funds to salary.
So the nigga that you hate so much, you know everything about.
I know a little.
Oh!
I know a little.
Same thing you just tried to say about me.
I know a little.
You hate the nigga.
No hate.
All I said was I didn't fuck
Look at
with
this
him.
nigga.
You hate the nigga.
Look
but
at
you
this
know
nigga.
more than me.
Look at
You
this
hate
nigga.
the nigga.
He going horse.
Louder than me.
This nigga going horse.
Hate the nigga, but you know more.
Be honest. Your throat hurts right now, don't it?
Nigga, but you know more about him.
You gonna repeat it one more time? One more
You
time.
just made your own fucking
One more time.
movie get yourself.
One more time.
You
One more
retard
time.
motherfucker.
One more
That's how
time.
stupid you is.
You got it
That's how
again?
stupid you is.
Say it again.
You say this shit to me and then say the same shit about
See?
yourself that you just said about me.
This nigga is dick riding like a motherfucker. Wow.
Explain to me how we gonna get reparations using your funds.
turd?
As a 50-year-old man, I think
What
you should be able
formula?
to explain
What
it.
formula in particular are you talking
Wow.
Well,
about?
I'm talking about his FBA requirements for getting reparations. So I just want to hear from you. Could you please explain to the audience, to myself, how exactly would that work to get reparations?
Okay, the way I don't know shit about what Tariq's plan for reparations is. I know what my plan for reparations is
Yes,
until we
Tariq's
all
plan.
start to get together and put the plan together.
Yes, Tariq's plan.
So-
Go ahead.
Okay.
Now,
so
if
please
you're talking
give
about
us your plan.
FBA, what
your
I
plan.
understand that means is that it distinguishes a lineage of who would receive money.
No, it don't.
Why don't it?
The actual lineage definition comes from Sandy Darity. That's the best example of who actually would get and receive reparations. Tariq Nasheed has never advocated at all.
Now, come on, now, stop going into other shit. We're talking about how would distinguishing our lineage get our reparations. So basically, you don't have a problem with distinguishing our lineage. You just have a fucking problem with him and the words that
I don't know what he's talking about. I said Sandy Darity has a PhD economist already has outlined 2 points of action so far as that is concerned. Wow, look at it.
What is her?
Wow.
What is her distinguishing?
I asked you.
Yeah, what's yours?
What is the plan to get reparations using your model?
Yeah, exactly.
Using my model
Yeah.
or Tariq's model?
Nah, nigga, hurry up.
English.
He has to filibuster.
Two different questions, you stupid motherfucker. You're saying that I'm somebody, but you want
He has to filibuster. Look at him.
Now,
Using your
from
model.
what I
didn't
understand, this is
differentiate.
my
I
stance
said
on
using your
reparations.
model. Do you
First
know
of
what
all,
mine means?
you are a
Do you know what
nigga
mine
who
means?
just out here talking shit, okay?
Bitch
Just
ass
like
nigga.
every other motherfucker talking shit.
Bitch ass
Reparations
nigga.
is the issue. Now, we've got a lot of
Right,
motherfuckers
and
out
I
here.
asked
You
you a
got
question.
I'm trying to answer, but your dumb ass keep talking.
No, you ain't answering the fucking question. Answer his goddamn question. We ain't got all day. We ain't got all day, nigga.
Literally in the middle of
Answer the question. Get to the point, nigga.
Dumbass is talking.
Get to the point, nigga.
Dumbass is talking.
Get to the point. Hurry up. We ain't got all day.
Talking. You're a dummy.
We're not a fuck nigga buy already member. We don't have time for this shit. Get to the point.
You don't want the answer.
Get to the point.
Mr. Tariq, I don't need
Again, you motherfuckers keep coming with the dumb shit.
Mr.
You
Tariq.
want the answer
Nigga,
to a
this
question,
nigga-
I'll give it to you.
Hurry up.
We here to just talk shit. I can talk shit with the best of you.
You ain't talking shit. You just repeating yourself like a little bitch. Answer the question.
Shit.
Fellas, let the happy black nationalists back in here for a second. What a round of Hunger Games. I don't think I've ever been a part of a Hunger Games that has given me the energy the way you three brothers have given me the energy to power through my day. I mean, the Hunger Games was everything that I hoped for and more. So I'm not going to stop it. I just had to give us a brief break and let you brothers catch your breath. Make sure you get some water so that you brothers, because I know we got some hands up, but I'm telling you, I'm enjoying this so goddamn much. Having Black Nashville wants to get to a conclusion. Having Black Nashville wants this jockey and Bobby and borderline to come to a conclusion that either this is Tariq's murder or we jumped the gun. We need to know. We have to bind the ass, and I don't think we got close to that yet, but goddamn, this has been some fire. So make sure that you're tweeting out that space and let folk know that we are in here having a Hunger Game.
Oh, too
Let
fucking
them know
funny.
that we have kind of cut back on the productive conversation for a while to have some wild fun, because you got to get it all out. You got to get that animosity out. You got to get that anger out. You got to get that shit that's been on your mind out, because if you don't, you might take it outside and take it out on the wrong person. Trust me, Happy Black Nationalist knows all about that. So go ahead, I'm going to hand it back off to you brothers, and we will get back to rotation in just a little bit. I wanted to actually jump back in 5 minutes ago to restart us at the top of the hour, but it's all right. We'll get back going. You brothers, I'm going to give it, I don't know how everybody else feels in this room, but I tell you, Happy Black Nationalists loves him some Hunger Games. I love to hear people go at it and say what they really want to say, because we can talk all that kumbaya and we can talk all that unity, but we can't get there, right, unless we iron out our differences, unless we figure out the truth about each other, unless we know how you feel, so that when we go into the war pit, we know if you got our back or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and hand it back off to these brothers so they can start that war games back up. And I want to make sure that we get a conclusion to this, brothers. I want to make sure that we come to a conclusion about the things that we're accusing or not, and if this is or is not the brother Tariq's burner. I have sent a tweet out. I wanted to say a text message to the brother Tariq and ask him if he could step into the room at the same time as Borderline, because I think that's the only way we're going to really solve this. I think that's the only way we're going to really solve this is if we can get Tariq in this room with Borderline at the same time, and these brothers can both speak at the same time, and maybe we can do a tag team, and then that way the Hunger Games be a little bit better. Now you got this Jockey Bobby, Borderline versus Tariq. I think that would light the space up, but let's get back to what I'm rambling on. I'm enjoying this so goddamn much. Shout out to you three brothers.
Yes, sir. Shout out to you, bro.
Now, Mr. Tariq, can you answer the question
Exactly.
that I asked about reparations, please?
Oh, you was talking to me again? I forget, because I'm not Tariq, but yeah, go ahead.
Do you remember the question?
No, because y'all niggas keep talking.
Just be quiet. Just let's be silent. Exactly. Go ahead and answer the question.
So, Mr. Borderline, I'll switch it up for you. Could you please tell me your plan for getting reparations?
Okay, now, as a 50-year-old black man with 6 kids, I just had twin baby girls 3 months ago. I am not political. I have no political capital. My finances are, good for me. I'm not a millionaire. So as far as what I can do, there's not much. I do a lot in my area. I work with kids. This is what I do. Now, as far as my plan for reparations, what I see is that at some point we are all going to have to get on code for reparations. Now, we have to ask who gets reparations. That question comes down to whatever you want to call them. I don't care if you call them FBA. I don't call them if you call them Black Americans. I don't call them the descendants of slaves. I don't care what the fuck you call us. But the niggas that have been here since day one is who gets reparations. And stating that fact is not very hard to do, because prior to 1960, there wasn't much immigration here in the first place by people of non-white descent.
Yeah, you sound like Yvette Carnell right now, but go ahead and keep going.
Where the fucking money come from? So that's it. Now, how do we get there? We're going to need legislation. We're going to need people to stand behind it. We're going to need the people on the street to stand. Like the plan, I don't know. We all got to work that plan.
Did you learn this from?
Part of the plan.
Did you learn this from Yvette Carnell?
Is starting these. Say that again.
Did you learn this from Yvette Carnell?
I listened to Yvette Carnell for about 3 seconds until I realized she was a moron. See, I'm not like y'all. I have been here. My mentor is Muhammad Ali, who told white people, the fuck you think is wrong with me that I would go over here and kill niggas when y'all over here killing
Who cares about that?
That's where I stand.
Who cares about that?
If you don't, I don't give a fuck what you care about, nigga. The fuck you care about?
Who cares?
That's what I'm saying. How the fuck are we gonna get reparations for niggas who don't care? That's what I'm saying. You a dumb nigga.
The reality is FBA. The reality is FBA is nothing but a vehicle for Tariq Nasheed to sell shit to. It is not a vehicle to get reparations at all. The narrative of indigenous people predating slavery, indigenous black people predating slavery, is the most confusing narrative in the fucking world in order to distribute out reparations. Because then they can say, well, you've been here before 1960, but I don't know if you from those niggas who wasn't actually enslaved or not. Ha ha ha. That's the most confusing, stupid narrative in the fucking world. But it's a convenient narrative in order to sell shit to. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! You're talking nonsense. You're talking babbling nonsense.
Mr. Borderline, are you a supporter of FBA or not? my God, do you not understand English? I asked the question.
He has to answer with the question. He has to.
FBA or not? Do you support?
I support the ideal of it, yes.
Negro, it is a yes or no.
Yes or no?
You just went on this long ramble about reparations that didn't make a damn sense, which I understood you didn't have an answer when I asked the question, just like Tariq.
I just gave you an answer, nigga. You a dumb motherfucker. You a dumb motherfucker. That's what I'm saying, nigga. Okay, I'm not gonna answer your questions then, nigga, if you not listen, because you a stupid nigga.
It's a yes or no question. Yes or no?
Ask me is 2 plus 2 4, and then I say 4, and you say, oh man.
No, it's 2 plus 2 4 is a yes or no question, dumbass. It's 2 plus 2 4 is a yes or no question. You dumbass.
Is FBA a thing? Is it a thing? Is it an organization? Is it something I can support?
Don't ask a question with a question.
Christ, can you just answer the question?
I just did. I said I support the ideal of it the same way I support the ideal of American ascendant of slaves. I'm just waiting on what black people together are going to choose. See, that's your fucking problem. I don't.
Yeah, he needs a nap time.
Israelites, don't forget you got the Hebrew Israelites.
He needs a nap time.
Support the tribe. You got a lot of different black people out there with different groups that they're trying to motherfucking grow.
Which elements of the FBA ideology do you agree with?
Yes, exactly.
That we are an individual group of people?
What? So that's all they represent?
That's what it represents. Yes, that's what it represents for me. What is it supposed to represent for you? What does it represent for you?
It's a fuck nigga buy already. It's a vehicle to market shit in a cultural store. That's what it is.
But see, but that's you. That's your dumb ass. See, you wanted it to mean something to me that it doesn't. See, that's the thing, is that y'all are going off emotion. Y'all got these ideas. People think. But we don't think what you think we think, nigga.
Can I ask another question, Mr. Borderline? And I apologize for being overly emotional, so I hope you accept my humble apology. So, if you agree that we should just be a distinct group, right? That's the part of the FBA ideology that you say you agree with. How does that differentiate from ADOS?
Exactly.
I just said that it didn't. I said that I did. Did you just not hear? I said I believe in the ideal of FDA. I believe in the ideal of ADOS. Now, do you also understand that ADOS was actually stolen from DO?
No. We're not gonna pivot. We're not gonna pivot. We're not gonna pivot.
I need you to stay on task, brother.
We're not gonna pivot.
So what I'm saying, that is on task. It's going to the point to say that I don't subscribe to one term.
Well, let me help you. Let me help you out, Borderline.
We'll decide. Whatever we decide. When we decide together what we're going to be.
Let me help you out. Let me help you out, Borderline. Let me help you out. Is ADOS selling shit to their people?
Say that again?
You heard me, bitch. I said, is ADOS selling shit to its people?
Motherfucker, I didn't hear what you said.
Is ADOS selling shit to its people? Yes or no?
Say that I was talking, you stupid motherfucker.
Well, then shut the fuck up, bitch. That's what I said the first time. Now I gotta repeat myself. Is ADOS selling shit to its people?
I don't know, because I don't look at ADOS.
Oh, okay. Shut the... This nigga is funny as fuck.
So then, would it be fair to say that you...
But ADOS is messing around with the Democrat Party and
no idea about then? Is that what we're saying? You just subscribing to ideologies into things and you have...
With no comparison,
That's what I'm
no in-depth knowledge.
This how stupid you are. I just said that I don't subscribe to either one. So then you know.
No, you didn't. Wow, this nigga funny.
You say that I said something else.
Understanding exactly what points you're making, because you also just said that you agree with parts of FBA. Did you not say that?
I said that I believe that black people are a distinct group of individuals. Yes,
but you said you took from the FBA ideology.
No, I didn't take from them. See, that's what I'm saying. You dumb nigga.
That's right, Tariq. Bobby, he's saying that Tariq didn't take for that. He's saying that Tariq didn't take from that.
What you asked me is what I agree about them. That is something that they believe, that I believe. I didn't say I
No, I'm gonna tell you the difference. I'm gonna tell you the difference that I believe in that situation. I think that Yvette Carnell and Antonio Moore are narcissistic people, but at the same time they were advocating for policy, and Tariq Nasheed saw a manner of taking that same narrative and selling shit to them.
Tariq Nasheed's whole get down has been selling
Get
shit.
down.
That's why he is the only
Get down.
free person between Yvette Carnell and your boy, because they work for the establishment.
Say your dig real quick.
Tariq don't.
Say your dig real quick.
You're a fool. They work with the Democrats, fool. The black church.
To push policy, who cares? To push policy, who cares?
You're a fool.
Defending Tariq. You sat up in here for I don't know how long defending Tariq.
I did not defend Tariq. That is a false statement. That is a false statement. I did not defend
You don't
Tariq.
understand the roots of the shit you're telling us.
This
you
nigga.
believe.
What are you
This
talking
is what
about?
I need for you to understand, because you're telling us you don't understand the roots of the shit you're telling
Exactly.
You're a lie. There's nowhere in this
Hey.
conversation has that been.
Nobody.
Here's the thing. ADOS and FBA have different criteria.
Exactly.
They have different timelines, which is why when I asked you the original question about reparations, I knew you weren't going to be able to answer.
Exactly.
Because you don't even have a fucking foundation to work off.
Exactly.
You just spit
So
shit
your
out.
foundation is ADOS?
What? No.
Nigga, kill yourself.
Nigga.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Nope.
You see?
Kill
Nope.
yourself.
Straw man argument.
You say, this is what I believe, but then when I ask you
Exactly.
essentially why you believe what you're telling us you believe, you all over the damn map.
No, I'm not, nigga. You asked me what do I believe. I said black people are a distinct group of people.
Bobby.
All over the place.
Bobby, the most
What are you talking about?
Bobby, the most important thing that we've learned here is that the most avid Tariq Nasheed supporter doesn't actually believe in FBA. Is what we could pull from this situation if we can't pull anything else.
Okay, so if you listen to Tariq Nasheed, you have to subscribe to everything that a nigga say. Is that what it is now?
Tariq, you are telling us you don't believe
What?
the shit that comes out of your own mouth. That is literally what you're telling us right now.
Exactly.
Right? Because now, explain for me, Mr. Tariq.
I thought I was borderline. Now I'm back.
I don't know.
See, that's what I'm saying. You dumb niggas is having two conversations.
I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. You two stupid niggas having a conversation.
I'm sorry.
Because
Mr.
number
Tariq
one, you talking to
I'll
just an
call you borderline
individual.
Tariq. Mr.
But you
Borderline
acting
Tariq.
as
Can
if
you
I'm somebody else,
borderline Tariq?
which shows how much this man's dick is in your mouth. Because you came here to talk about Tariq. I didn't.
Borderline
You're
Tariq.
talking about Tariq. This is the funny thing.
Borderline Tariq.
His dick is in your mouth.
At which
You
point-
trying to take it out your mouth and give it to me, nigga, but I don't want it. That's your dick.
I ask you
Wow, this is a large amount of homosexual shit going on right now.
Let me say it this way.
That's all your
Mr.
dick,
Borderline.
nigga.
Mr. Borderline.
Is it veiny? Do you like this? He got veins in it, nigga? Is that what you
See,
like?
this is a Tariq move right here. Talk about homosexual shit in the middle of a conversation.
That's some damn projection right there.
Exactly.
That's TMI.
That's way too much.
Too much of a vivid imagination for me.
Exactly. I'm not thinking about veiny dicks right now. What the fuck are you talking about, bitch?
But you started the dick sucking
Nah,
conversation.
shut the fuck up.
This is what retards do. You
Wow.
first accused me of
This
doing it,
nigga.
but your
This
imagination
nigga.
isn't vivid for imagining me doing it.
So don't-
When I say something back, it's
Don't.
This is what
Well
you
then,
do.
don't. Well then, hey, another lesson we've learned in this conversation. Another lesson we've learned in this conversation.
Hide your hand.
Another lesson we've learned in this conversation is don't ever say "suck my dick" in front of Borderline. He may take it as an invitation.
Hands, my nigga.
Hey, you know what, DJ? I'm starting to believe it too. I'm scared to say that.
I didn't suck my dick or you eating a dick is not an invitation for you to actually suck my dick or eat a dick. Okay? Let me take that back.
My caliber don't motherfucking go around saying that to niggas.
Nah. Shut the fuck up. Wow.
That's your shit.
Wow.
That's your shit.
Hey, Borderline.
Wow.
You're a straight dude. You're pretty good at describing penises. I'm just gonna.
I don't.
I have
Jesus
one,
Christ.
You retarded
Wow.
motherfucker. I know my dick is big with veins in it.
Wow. Whoa. Pause.
Y'all niggas is
Pause.
If you never
Let's have some decorum here. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't want to hear about your glitter covered dick. Shut the fuck up. Nobody want to hear about that shit. Okay?
Apparently you do. You just talked about it.
Shut the fuck up, dude. You gay? No. You cannot have Khalid Muhammad's name in your mouth in 1 minute and then talk about baby dicks the next. Calm down, dude. The fuck?
Please take the penis out of your mind.
Please.
Because I have another question, and I don't want you to.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's my mind. Y'all niggas brought it up, but it's
I
me.
just want you. I have
Fucking Christ.
All right. So if you saying that you believe in the FBA and the ADOS parts about us being a separate group, okay? From what's your timeline? What's your starting point?
What's my starting point?
Yes.
Okay, now let me give my answer. As an uneducated man, which I am. See, I tell the truth about what it is. I'm just a regular nigga. I'm not the God.
Yeah, we know Tariq dropped out of high school. We know that.
God of reparations, motherfucker.
Yeah, we know Tariq dropped out of high school. It's all good.
I have not done the reparations study. All I have is my common sense and what I've done on the outline. So that's it. I'm not claiming to be the science major of reparations, bitch nigga.
Well, while you were doing research, can you please tell us what you discovered while you were doing research?
I don't even know what that is, but you do. See, that's the funny thing. All this fuck shit, you niggas know about the fuck shit, but I don't.
Well, okay.
That's the funny shit. You claim that I'm on Tariq's dick, but you said you wanted Tariq. Everything you put on me is the shit that you niggas is on.
I was rude. I shouldn't have said research. I'll say research. Can you tell me so angry? With your time? I don't know why he's so upset with me. I'm trying
now I'm upset.
It's almost like we're insulting him directly. It's almost like we're insulting Tariq directly with our.
Don't ride.
Yeah.
I'm upset with a couple of niggas on the motherfucking internet that I'll never see again for no reason that was just talking some dumb shit.
As my elder, I expect you to set a positive example for myself. So can you please just answer the question I just asked? And while you were doing your research, can you give us your timeline?
Yeah, tell us what Google said.
My timeline for black people that I have, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's nigga, the descendants of slavery. The first fucking day, nigga. Crispus Attucks, when his ass died.
Yeah, this is Tariq. Shut the fuck up. This is Tariq. You trying to use the same fucking little argument that I heard you use in another fucking space. In my opinion, this is fucking Tariq.
Down to the words.
Down to the... Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck up out of here, boo. Get the fuck up out of here, bitch. Get the fuck up out of here, bitch. Get the fuck up out of here, bitch.
You asked the question.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
What's your timeline?
Shut the fuck
That's what I
up.
thought. You shut the fuck up with that dick in your mouth.
Y'all heard the plastic come off the mic. Y'all heard the plastic come off the mic, right? Y'all heard that, right? Exactly. Y'all heard the tissue paper come off the mic, right? Exactly.
Suck that money out his dick. Come on, suck that money out his dick.
There you go. There you go back to the homosexual projection. There he goes back to the homosexual projection.
That's you retarded bitch nigga.
Wow.
Yeah, projection. Keep saying words, nigga.
Keep saying words. This nigga said keep saying words.
Damn, that's all the happy black nationalists can say. I tell you, boy, what a conversation. What a conversation this has been. I swear to God, I said I only wanted this to go 15 more minutes. I lied. I want this shit to go a little bit longer because I don't know how the black nationalists can get us back on track until I get a resolution. So, Brother Borderline and everybody that's hearing my voice, I need us all to tweet this space out and tell Tariq that we think, with the evidence that the Brother Disjockey and Bobby are bringing against the Brother Borderline, that the Brother Borderline sounds a little too much alike Tariq. So we need this space tweeted out because we need Tariq Nasheed to show up in this room right now because I need a tag team. Bobby and Disjockey are beating down on Brother Borderline, and I feel like Brother Borderline needs somebody to tag in every now and then.
Exactly.
So we got to get this space tweeted out so that the Brother Tariq Nasheed knows that we feel as if Brother Borderline is his murder. We need the Brother Tariq to pull up to prove to us that
Exactly.
Brother Borderline is just a brother that sounds like Tariq.
Exactly.
Because I swear to God,
to a full God.
And I said, baby, take a listen. I said, I don't know, baby. I'm trying to be unbiased. I ain't trying to pick a side. I got a host. I said, but goddamn, it kind of sounds like the brother Tariq. I'm not gonna lie. But then there are other points where the brother sounds like borderline. So I'm kind of confused. It's borderline for me. No pun intended or all puns intended, because this is the Hunger Games. So I'm gonna allow you brothers to get back at it, and I promise to everybody that's walked on the stage today, you will get a chance to land your plane. I promise, I promise, I promise. But the Hunger Games is something we do in the Black Nationalist room, because the Hunger Games give us that fuel that we need to know that we're gonna have to be prepared. We're gonna have to be prepared for what's to come. We're gonna have to know that people are gonna say worse things about us than these brothers have said about each other in this room today. We gotta know that white supremacy works against us. So if you ain't ready to fight for yourself, you ain't ready to defend yourself, you ain't ready to stand up for what you believe in, then you may already be falling for the bullshit. So I'm gonna go ahead and let these brothers get back to the Hunger Games, because I need to know what the conclusion is, and I'm enjoying my lunch hour listening to you brothers. I can tell you that right now. Shout out to my brother Jay Lee in the house with the co-host. I promise you and my sister Jay and Show Me Receipts. They always rocking with the brother Happy Black Nationalist. Shout out to the brother Zulu and Red and Afro Think on the stage. And the ultra, I can never get your name, the ultimate creative, and Cedric, I see you on the stage, I know you're here, but the brothers Bobby and Dish Jockey and Brother Borderline, they settling some issues that we need settled right now. We need to know if this is the brother Tariq's burner, or if this is not. So you brothers go ahead and continue, because I swear to God, I'm enjoying this more than I probably should as a black nationalist.
No, we all need a little entertainment, brother. I'm glad we can motherfucking give you a little laugh, because the shit funny to me too.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and extend the olive branch to you, Borderline. You know, if you feel like you need a safe space to go ahead and come out, you know, I just want to let you know that I'm here for you, brother.
Exactly.
And I would like to say, all you two retarded niggas are too flavor flav.
On the real,
You know,
You
I just
just
want you to
hyping
understand
yourself
that. No,
up
I'm
off
being
of dumb
serious
shit.
for a moment. I'm being serious.
Exactly.
Because you described a penis nobody asked you about in great detail.
Exactly.
So
But you started talking about motherfucking penises in the first place, nigga. You gonna forget that?
Hey.
Forget that the dick came out your mouth first? You gonna motherfucking
Calm
forget
down.
that?
Calm down.
You see, this
Calm
is what
down.
I'm talking about. I can't take you niggas serious because y'all
Calm
just
down.
a bunch of caring bitches. All you
James
niggas
Baldwin.
doing shit.
James Baldwin is a very important person within the black community. He will remain a very important person within the black community. It is a safe space for you, sir.
Trying to get a motherfucking laugh out yourself.
Ain't nothing laughing about that. I'm not laughing.
Yourself, nigga.
Because
Mr. Borderline,
Yeah.
I have never once asked you to copulate with a penis anytime during this conversation.
I
That was
have.
all you, sir. That was,
No,
that
as a figure of
the
speech.
conversation is recorded, so whoever told me to motherfucking suck the dick, it was you two niggas. I don't know which one it was.
I'm sure it's recorded.
I asked you to
Oh,
describe
you niggas didn't say I was sucking Tariq's dick? You didn't say that?
I did.
Oh,
I did. I said you were sucking his dick metaphorically, and then I said that I think that you would probably suck it physically. I did.
You was the first motherfucker to talk about who was doing what on a motherfucking
But yeah, exactly.
Motherfucking killed yourself, you retarded nigga.
Wow.
Mr. Borderline,
Retarded.
nobody asked you to go down the alley. of this
Retarded. No,
boxing.
but you did say what I was doing. So now
That's
that's what you did. We're not talking about what you didn't do. We talking about what you did. Talk about what you did, my nigga. Talk about what you did. Just because you didn't take it in your ass, you just sucked it.
Hey, and everybody who thinks that we're off base when it comes down to the allegation that this is Tariq Nasheed, y'all find a Tariq Nasheed space where he's in and did the exact same shit he's doing right now, and tell me whether or not you think it's actually Tariq Nasheed or not. Yelling over people, filibustering, all of it.
So the whole point that you motherfuckers going off now is a fucking moot, retarded retarded ass point of two retarded niggas who spit.
We can take a vote right now, nigga. We can take a vote right now.
That's the sad part.
We can take a vote right now. I wish this space had a voting mechanism.
The whole purpose is to get to read. You out here.
We have if this space had a voting mechanism, this shit would be off the chain. It would be like 100 to 0.
You want the dick. You want the dick. You are retarded.
Is he still talking about penises? The fuck?
This man admitted that he was uneducated, so I don't understand how anybody can expect him to understand what anybody's talking about. He's just constantly talking about dicks.
No, he can't make claims. This is Tariq Nasheed, so he can't make claims about his education more than Tariq Nasheed. So if he were to make a claim like, "Hey, I graduated from college," that would be something that he could probably post on his Twitter. He can't do that. So.
Who think that they're talking to somebody that they're not talking to, which makes you a fucking.
So when is the museum gonna be built? When is the museum gonna be built? Let's switch to some real shit.
When is this museum coming?
Moron.
And will you be working?
No.
Okay, so I'll tell you what.
No.
I'll tell you when it's gonna be built. When you go tell me when the other museums were conceived.
Wow, look at him.
Other museums
Look at him dance.
Because I'm trying to understand what your problem with the museum is. When did I get the money? When did I get the money? Since I got the money. Since I'm Tariq. When did I get the money? How soon is a museum supposed to be built?
No, I think that's.
Do I have 6 months to build it?
I get the money.
Do I have?
Yeah, he did. Let's go with it, Bobby. Let's go with it. Let's just go with it. Let's go with it, Bobby. Let's go with it.
Do I have 2 years? What is the fucking program?
Well, in your advertisement for the museum, you said that you were going to buy the land. When is the land going to be purchased?
You asking me or Tariq?
You said you were Tariq. I'm going with you.
No,
So,
you said I was Tariq, nigga.
okay, whatever. Filibuster aside.
For Tariq.
Filibuster aside, when is the land going to be purchased? In Lamert Park.
Ask the white people who own Lamert Park. I don't know.
Wow. Okay.
I don't live in LA. I don't have access to Tariq Nasheed's account. I don't know the political structure of LA where he's about to buy the property. I don't know.
What's your profession?
Questions for Tariq.
What's your profession? What is your profession?
Who, me or Tariq?
You.
None of your motherfucking business.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you don't want specific questions.
We know, let's go down the timeline. He was a pimp.
Mm-hmm.
He was a book